most of us have got some sort of smoke alarm in our house, you know, whether it's one of them or maybe two of them in your house or your flat or your property, you know, your business property, something like that. But this one's a little bit different, and I didn't think about anything like this before until Accent sent me this and said, would you like to do a video on it? I thought, oh yeah, that's good. So let's have a quick read of what it says on the back. Features: link up to 24 Accent links, wireless alarms to safeguard your entire home. See what I mean? High performance sensor for high sensitivity, accuracy and reliability. Extra loud buzzer with over 85 decibel of volume for clearly audible alarming. So that'll wake you up, unless you're deaf of course. High capacity sealed lithium battery with 10 years of reliable operation. So after 10 years you just throw them away, don't you? 10 years is quite a long time anyway, isn't it? I think most of them are like that nowadays, even the ones you change the battery on. You still got to throw them away eventually, you know. They only last for so many years. So that is everything you get in the box. I'm going to quickly go through it and I'm going to try and explain to you how to set them up in a second. So we have a thank you card, get out of the way. We have instructions for the smoke alarm, and we have instructions for the heat alarm. That is the heat alarm. They are the smoke alarms, okay? You can't connect this or these to the app, as far as I understand. I might be wrong, but I've been through the book and I can't see anything about it saying you can connect these to the app. So as far as I understand, you can't do that, but I might be wrong. If I am wrong, we will do another video at a later stage and I will go through that. This comes as a package, and as far as I understand, you don't have to link them together because they should have already been done when they was made or manufactured. Yeah, should already be linked, but I will show you how to link them just in case you need to know, and they're quite easy to do. So we had the heat detector. Now you might be thinking, well, what does that do? This would be ideal for placing in, say for instance, in the kitchen, where you do a lot of cooking, you know, and you could get, you know, a sudden fire, like your frying pan catches alight. This is what this is designed for. These smoke alarms, you will probably put them, say for instance, well, I'm going to put them in my hallway. I'm going to put one downstairs in my hallway and one upstairs in my hallway. That way, one of them should pick it up. And they're linked together, so if one goes off, they should all go off to give you some sort of warning. And it does have up to 84 decibels or above 84 decibels of noise. We will be testing it in a second. They come with screws and wall plugs, as you might expect, so you can plug them in or screw them into a wall or ceiling. Like I say, I'm putting these in a ceiling. Might do a separate video on that, I don't know yet. Come with the mounting bracket. You do need the mounting brackets, by the way, because they won't work without the mounting brackets. And I'll give you a quick example. Say for instance this one. So to activate this, there's a button now. So what you do, you get one of these, you line up the holes, like so, turn it, and that activates it. So that is ready to go. So if I press that, nothing. If I press that, nothing. Alright, alright. That is quite loud. So that's what that does, but it won't work if you don't put the cover on because it needs to push that button down to activate it. These come with a 10-year battery, so after that you have to throw them away. It's a lithium battery that's built in, so you don't replace the battery, you just dispose of them, okay? Hopefully you can recycle them in some way, I'm not sure, but that is the idea behind it. Now, should you need to connect them together, say for instance one of them's lost its connection to the others, it's quite easy to do. All you need to do is, say for instance you want to connect that one to that one. So you press this one 4 times. Right, so that's ready, and then you press this one twice. Oh, it won't work because I don't put the cover on. Silly me. Let's do that. Now it should work. So press this one twice. Did I do it? Oh, I haven't done it right. Not in. You've got to make sure all three are in, all three slots, yeah? Now it should work. So that's looking. And when you get it, that means they're connected, yeah? The same as this one. If you want to do this one, it's a little bit different because it's got an on-off switch. So off, on, right? And we want to connect this to that one as well, or link it together. So press 4 times. Right, so that's ready. And then you press this twice, this thing here. See that? And that's flashing. And they're linked. So they're all linked together now. Right? So if I press this once, this is a tester, right? It's going to be loud. I didn't hear a thing. So yeah, that's very loud. So this one doesn't need this on because it has an on-off switch. But for mounting it, you will need to put this on, of course. And you've got 2 little screw holes there. Now, scenarios. I did mention, you know, this would be ideal in a kitchen or somewhere that produces perhaps a naked flame somewhere. And these would be ideal for, in my case, in a hallway. But you can put them anywhere. You can put them in a bedroom. Don't forget, you can have up to 24 of these, all connected together. So you can have one in each bedroom. If you've got 24 bedrooms, that's a lot of bedrooms. So ideal for a hotel or something like that, isn't it? So you can have one in each bedroom, say for instance one in your living room, dining room. Don't put one in the kitchen. It just keep going off all the time every time you do a bit of cooking. It go, what's that smell? Yeah? And these books are very detailed, by the way. They do go into a lot of information about how to set them up and how to connect them as well, which I did read, and that's why I know how to set it up. So they are working now. So all I need to do now is put them in place. It shouldn't take me too long, but you never know. It could take a long time. I'm not sure where to put the kitchen one though at the moment. I know it's going in the kitchen, but I'm not sure where because I don't really want to stick it on the ceiling. So what I'm thinking, although it should go on the ceiling, shouldn't it, when you think about it, but what I'm thinking, I might put it on a wall. I might do. Because it might look better on a wall and out of place, you know, or out of sight. So I'm thinking, that's what I'm thinking, yeah? So with that, let me go and plug her in somewhere or set them up. I thought rather than use screws, I thought I'll use some Velcro. They're not heavy, so it should hold up. I'll let you know in a future video whether they fall down or not. Hopefully they don't. So I put one in the downstairs hallway, like I said I was going to, and one in the upstairs hallway, which I said again I was going to, and one in the kitchen. which I said I was going to. So I have 3. Maybe in the future I might get some more actually, because it wouldn't be a bad thing to put them in every room, just for safety. Maybe not in the bathroom though. Just imagine it, you're in the bathroom and suddenly the thing goes off. Scare the daylights out of you. So with that, if you're thinking about buying one, check out the link in the video description. Also look out for any discount codes. If I do get any, I will stick them in the video description as well. Plus, if I do get any, I will stick them on the actual comment section and I will highlight it so you can easily find it if I get any. And that will be the same for any of my videos, any products that I've done a review on. If I can get any codes for you for discounts, I will try and get them for you. So with that, let me know if you like this video, let me know if you're thinking about buying this sort of kit, and let me know if you think it's a brilliant idea, because I do. Like I said, I do believe there is some more from Xsense that actually connect to their app, which might be even better, because if you're on holiday or something and the smoke alarm goes off, at least you can phone up the fire brigade from wherever you are, yeah? So with that, if you like this video, you know what to do, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.